Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is day number 5 of our ultimate coast-to-coast ride. It's me and Vish to Ride Moto doing this together. We're on our way to Prudhoe Bay, and then we're gonna head back to Key West. But this is Coldfoot Camp, little cafe, gift shop. You have living arrangements down there, and more importantly, gas. And this is the last gas station before Deadhorse or Prudhoe Bay. That's 240 miles of no gas. So you better fill up. We have some extra fuel here, couple of gallons. And we should be fine. I've been getting about 240-ish miles to a full tank on my 2012 Multistrada. That was the stay for the night in Wiseman, Alaska, Boreal Lodging, and we are ready to go. Ready to go. You ready, Vish?
Yeah. I am ready.
All right, bike's packed. Let's go. Here we go. Starting off day number 5 from Wiseman, Alaska. Wiseman is a small mining town which was founded in the early 1900s. On what did they mine? Well, gold. We're in Alaska. So it's a really small town. They don't have a grocery store or anything like that. They have really cool lodging options like cabins and stuff. And you can see the northern lights in the winter. So it's one of those places. And we are heading down to Coldfoot because, you know, we need to get gas, we need to get some food, and then we need to start off the day on the right foot because today is gonna be fun and epic because we are heading up to Prudhoe Bay or Deadhorse, Alaska. Now Prudhoe Bay is the northernmost point of the contiguous US, and it's just fun. I'm super excited, super pumped. We got some food, got some gas, got some extra gas, and yeah, and the next 46 miles apparently is nothing but this beautiful paved road and beautiful tarmac. So I was a little concerned, like it's gonna be 240 miles of all that gravel, the calcium chloride nonsense. We met that bicyclist at Coldfoot. Okay, so this is one thing we gotta keep in mind though. It says I have 235 miles to empty, and we have 240 odd miles to go. And I am thinking, like, if I could just be in a higher gear and fly through, and if it was tarmac, it'd be no issue. But we're gonna hit some gravel, and some of the truckers told us about the road conditions up ahead. There's supposedly like really soft mud and stuff for like 20-30 miles. So we're gonna be in low gear, so we'll see. Well, thankfully I have an extra gallon of gas, but we shall see how it goes. And a huge shout out to our sponsors. None of these rides would have been possible without the love, their support, their guidance, and just the overall camaraderie that we share with each other. So please go ahead, check them out, show them some love. I tried to make these rides to spread awareness and raise some funds for certain causes, and this year I'm riding for children with brain cancer and the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. So the goal is to eliminate childhood brain cancer once and for all. Look at that mountain just jutting out of there. So cool, just standing there and minding his own business. I think I'm gonna stop there and get a picture or something. Yeah. And the road changes. This is the beauty of the Dalton Highway. The road just keeps changing. And now we hit some gravel. And I don't have a lot of experience riding off-road or in gravel or mud and all that. I have done an off-road school. I did the 2-day off-road school that BMW offers last year, and that's about my only experience riding off-road. So this has been fun. It's challenging, but it's fun. And of course, I'm riding a 2012 Ducati Multistrada 1200S, but it's a touring model, so it's got a 17-inch front wheel, and thankfully I have the Dunlop Newton tires, which are kind of like 80/20 for on-road and off-road. So far, it's been good. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the ride. And oh, there you go. These semis, man. They're everywhere, and anytime they go past you, they just pelt you with like little stones and rocks, and there's dust everywhere. It's fun. And so far on this ride, the bike started leaking its front fork seals. Right at the beginning, I got that fixed, and so far nothing else. Like, it's been great. It's been riding great. It's been handling great. Even on terrain like this, with someone as inexperienced at riding conditions like this, I mean, the bike, it's doing its thing. It hasn't caused me any concern. It's just me riding and checking all these beautiful sceneries. And this is the beauty of Alaska. Like, the views just keep changing. The views just keep changing. I was having so much fun riding through these road conditions, because I was new to it, but at the same time, I've been enjoying it. And just look at the view, man. It just looks like a Windows wallpaper or something. And the shadow of the clouds over the mountains, and there's a little bit of greenery. It's just breathtaking. Look, we are climbing, which only means we are going up to the Adigan Pass. This should be fun. So far the road was, first it started off with beautiful tarmac, then it was that hard calcium chloride for the most part, then we had some loose gravel for a little bit, but nothing like what I'm gonna experience now. This is an uphill climb, and I think this road was graded recently, so there's a lot of gravel, and it's like hard packed gravel. It's very, very, very bumpy, and that's because of all the trucks and semis that go through here. And what you'll see in a second is, pay attention to, you'll see the light, it'll start blinking, it'll start blinking with the red lights, and that just means that that's the bike's way of saying that, hey, you're losing traction. And I'm not gonna lie, I was slipping and sliding all over the place. Like, I could feel the rear end just slipping and sliding and slipping and sliding. This is one of those times where I might have pooped myself a little bit with this big semi barreling down and my bike just sliding everywhere, and I'm like, holy crap, what am I doing, and why do I keep doing these things? But that's pretty much par for the course. We are so close to the top of the Adigan Pass. Yeah, boy, made it.
We decided to get extra bags of fuel.
Yeah, two of them, right?
Two of them. And this is because you have 250 miles roughly, no fuel stops. And your range for big bikes is roughly around 200 to 225. You're pushing it basically.
Yeah, and this way we'll fill it up so that it saves him some weight on his bike, and you know, it's only maybe 160, 170 miles from here to Prudhoe Bay. Should make it. Even my thirsty girl should make it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and fill it all up. I don't want to overflow. Every drop of fuel here is very important.
Very important.
We wasted quite a few many drops. But yep, we took it all. So, yep.
And by the way, guess where he is? This is Adigan Pass, yeah. And we came up there, all dusty, gravelly road. You have seen the video, and we're gonna go that way.
Okay, so now starts the fun part. It's going downhill with the same road conditions, which is a lot of gravel here, and yeah, this part definitely made me super nervous, super nervy, and I had to keep checking myself to make sure that I didn't lock my arms out, or I wasn't grabbing on to the handlebars too tight. I had to periodically check to make sure that I'm keeping my arms loose and my body loose, and let the bike do what it's doing, and just gently guide it. It was easy to get distracted as well, because just look at the views that I'm looking at. I hope the camera does justice to it, and these views are just stunning. But as you can see in the distance, there's a big semi coming uphill with a huge thing of dust behind it. Oh, but look at it. Here we go. Dust everywhere, and you cannot see a thing, at least for a couple of seconds. So all you have to do is just stay on course and keep track. But the good news is, at least the downward descent. So the descent was pretty short and not too bad. And it kind of starts opening out into a valley, and it's like, I'm like, what? How does Alaska do this? Like every 10 miles or so, your view and the scene, everything just keeps changing. To me, that has been the biggest surprise of Alaska. And the road conditions have improved. It's not as gravelly, and I am just in awe of these mountains. And I was just taking all of these views in, and I'm just taking these views in, just soaking them in. And look at this little part. I'm sure this is a river of some sort. It's pretty dry, but I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but it's just so fantastic. It just looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, a scene out of a sci-fi movie, you know? Look at the contrast, the blue sky, the white clouds, the brown mountains, the greenery, the road. And this is where we had cell reception, and my buddy from Motorcyclist Map picked up my dog, took her out and fed her. Look at the mountains, the Alaska pipeline, the Dalton highway going over there, and that view. That looks like a wallpaper, a Windows wallpaper, right? It's gorgeous. We still have some miles to go, and I'll never get, this view is never gonna get old, like, you know, where you see the Alaska pipeline on either side, like here it's on my left, at times it's on your right. Again, the road conditions changed, and for 20 odd miles it was nothing but soft mud or soft dirt. They were in the process of grading it. It was treacherous, and I was pretty sure that I was going to lose my bike quite a few times. I was so scared that I didn't even let go of the handlebars to turn on the camera, and I wasn't able to record any of it. But those were some 20 miles of intense riding. This is towards the end where it's a lot better now. And the last 60 miles, I think, to Prudhoe Bay is again this beautiful tarmac. And my fuel light is on, but I think I have, about 20 miles to go. So we should be able to get to Deadhorse. We are pulling up to our stop and stay for the night. This is Deadhorse Camp. And of course, Mr. Ride wasn't paying attention and he shot forward. He'll come back. Alright, so made it with 12 miles to spare. Deadhorse Camp. Okay, so this is like 10:30 at night or something like that, and the sun barely sets here in Alaska, and the further north you go, the night is even shorter, so it barely gets dark at all. So we decided to go out, explore this little Prudhoe Bay and get some gas. But what we also saw along the way is here, like, keep watching the left of the screen. There you go. There's a couple of caribou that's just chilling here. They were just chilling, and this was so cool. Look, there you go. A couple of caribou just chilling there. And yeah, you see the Arctic Ocean in the distance. And you know, it looks like a sunset, but it's 10:30 at night. Come on, man. Thanks for watching. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow. And keep your knees in the breeze. I'll see you soon. Bro out.